If your truck or car is struggling to start on a cold morning and you are seeing a P0091 code, it means your fuel pressure regulator control circuit voltage is lower than it should be. This generic powertrain code applies to many makes like Dodge, Chevy, and Ford, and it tells you that the computer is trying to control the fuel pressure, but the signal returning from the regulator is too weak to be effective. This system uses a servo motor to open and close a valve that maintains the right pressure for your fuel injectors. So when the voltage is low, the valve might close up, reducing fuel pressure and starving the engine. The symptoms are pretty noticeable, including a long crank time before the engine starts, a lack of power while driving, and potentially black smoke if the system acts erratically. The causes are often shorted wiring, a bad fuel pressure regulator, or a faulty fuel rail pressure sensor that is giving the computer bad data. Diagnosing this requires a digital volt-ohm meter and a mechanical fuel pressure gauge. First, check the wiring harness on top of the engine for any signs of damage or corrosion, as this is a common failure point. With the scan tool connected, monitor the fuel pressure data while the engine is running and compare it to the reading on your mechanical gauge connected to the fuel rail. If the scanner shows weird numbers, but the mechanical gauge is steady, you probably have a bad pressure sensor. If the actual pressure is fluctuating wildly, check the voltage and ground at the regulator connector with your multimeter. You are looking for battery voltage and a solid ground. If the electrical values are correct, but the pressure is still wrong, the electronic fuel pressure regulator is likely defective and needs to be replaced. Remember to always depressurize the fuel system before removing any components to avoid spraying gas over a hot engine. If you've gone through these steps and the wiring and parts check out, it could be a rare PCM failure or a programming error, but that is the last resort. Fixing this quickly is key to saving your fuel injectors and exhaust system from expensive damage. Catch you in the next video for more automotive tips.